Good timing.
Ready? Let me at him!
Keep it up.
There! Not bad, but not my best.
We've crossed into fiend territory. Look alive, people!
Do it! Good time. Best do it right. Let's go. You're up. Ready? You're up.
Not bad.
Allow me. Now. Still in it. Come on. Let's go.
I'm in.
This ends here. Here it comes. Let's finish this. Do it.
Coming.
long. It's
I'm in.
Come on.
Got you. You asked for it.
You're up.
Cool.
I'm ending this. Now,
I'm in.
you're up.
Hey.
Let's try that again. Do it!
Cool.
Now!
I'm in. There.
Come on in. Hope you find what it is you're looking for. Poem again. Welcome! Feel free to have a look at our wares. Chocobi for... now.
I see you too have... While most chocobos run on, flying on Chocoback must be quite the thrill. Needless to say, many hazards await you on the road, so take care. Cloud, you may now face off. I encourage you to pit your skills against this summoned entity so that
Ready? With me.
With ya.
You're up.
Cool. You're gonna feel this one. There.
Let's go. Come on. All good. You're up. With me. You're up. Do it.
I'm in.
Here it comes. Let's go.
Let me out. Here. Come on.
Try this.
Walk away from this.
Ready? Second wave.
I'm in.
Let's go.
Got you.
Do it.
Think fast.
Now.
Hey.
You're up. Ain't dead yet. Here it comes. Ready?
Let me out.
It's over.
Every little thing.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Bahamut Arisen has fallen. Well done. I had no idea the god of destruction could evolve further, but I now suspect it could surpass even these limits. With this crimson terror at your I almost pity anyone who is foolish enough to try and stand in your way. I wish you all the best in your ongoing hunt for world intel.
undergoing maintenance.
Cosmo Canyon, a sacred sanctuary where the planet's greatest minds gather.
It's beautiful. More than I ever imagined. Come on, let's pick up the pace. I can hear it calling my name.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, guys! It's me! I'm back! Nanaki? I can't believe it. It really is you. We were so worried. Welcome home.
Whoa!
Now, why don't you go pay your respects to fellow Bugenhagen? Come on! You can let them through. They're good people. I promise. After all, they're the reason I'm here.
What in the hell was that? Hey guys, it's me. Who?
He's such a softie.
Real quick, gotta check something. An airship dropped these on us this morning. Wanted posters of the terrorists who bombed those reactors. But I think we can say you had nothing to do with all that. Even if Nanaki hadn't vouched for you, it's obvious. Welcome to the sanctum of planetology, Cosmo Canyon.
Thanks for keeping watch over the veil.
Welcome to Cosmo Canyon.
Can you believe it? Even though we may struggle to see, the planet. You see that wanted poster? There's like nothing like us.
Must be that way for a reason.
Gotta keep on our toes.
Infused with the powers of the planet. Buy one of these and the souls of our ancestors will surely. All of the items we offer are handcrafted by the males. The river of blackness is not some tourist attraction. On this road, hearken to the wisdom of the planet.
You must be Nanaki's friends. He's gone up to the observatory if you're wondering.
The trees from which it sprouts.
Fellow Bugenhagen has forbidden anyone from entering.
Hearken to the wisdom of the planet.
So this is the famous cave.
Is that the story just...
Is that SSL? Used to be a soldier. Lots of hand signals. That's how I know the basics. Queen's blood, huh? Put up a good fight, though. Hang on. Are you... Solid idea. So the concert at the work.
By the boundless grace of the planet, may we enjoy our lives.
It said that these caves were formed from a rock.
If you are wondering what this is, it's a legendary dragon featured in local tales.
These animals.
This place is
May the planet watch over and keep
There are windows everywhere.
Something about just
Right. How can I be of service? Thanks for the business.
after receiving the gift of life.
no others. The history of Magnata books can be traced back to cause our great mother's memories will always be here for me.
Crazy to think these caves.
Well, I've seen worse. Congrats. You're welcome to shop here. Better watch how you wield those things now.
Place has been open every day for the past.
Tonics, liniments, filters. We have everything you need to cure what ails you. Did you find everything you were looking for?
It's so. Go on! Take a look around! Thanks! Hope to see you again soon! It must have taken eons to form this place.
Blessings of the planet be upon your
I was born and raised here, in this canyon. I was to become a watcher of the Veil like those before me, until I was taken by Shinra. Now that I'm home and have repaid my debt to you, I plan to serve my village once more. I appreciate all that you've done for me. Thank you.
We're really gonna miss you, Red.
Oh, don't say that. You're only making this harder. I mean, I wish we had more time, but this is my duty.
I suppose it was your duty to act the old man.
I wanted you to treat me as an equal, not a dog.
Not a pig! Is that you, my boy?
Coming!
So, was that goodbye?
Nah, I'm sure we'll see him around the canyon. The real question is, why'd we come here? To learn the secrets of planetology. Come on!
Can't forget that materia!
As for me... that'll do. I'm gonna steal some shut-eye, if you don't mind.
Then we can see the sights.
Learn well the joys of giving. Generosity is a great virtue.
There's also a sister ceremony to the River of Life.
Feel the energy all around you. It rides the winds across our planet. In through the veil to fill our land.
Our journey begins here, at the dawn of life.
Traveler, you've more than a passing interest. Be at ease. Queen's blood is of the planet indeed. Each should come. A turn I did not expect. Strange, wicked Paul, and a similar dark energy has... Be careful. The game's pleasures belie the thorns. Many devotees have... Remember, the cards, oh great mother, hear my prayer. Watch over your son.
Lift your gaze to the...
A lot of folks downplay. But if they saw the folks around here, though, wonder if it ain't too late to recruit them to Avalanche.
If you ask me, it's
Siblings all born of one mother.
Oh, it's our pillow, sir. Care to tell? Ha ha ha. Well, I spot you might be the cute, but there's only one. That's right. To up the ante, Arch. Talk about car. I'm lucky I got out of that match with my limb. He made a serious split. Something tells me this beast is about to better start. Congratulations to you. Though we found the canyon. Stay tuned because we've got more coming your way.
To the practice of mindful breathing. It's happened to the... Already I feel the planet's essence. among you has lived any years.
A seminar is in progress. Please be respectful.
Blessings of the planet. Disciples of her teaching. Through these seminars, participation without one. Perhaps you might instead consider taking part in the River of Lights ceremony. I suspect you'd enjoy it.
A seminar is in progress.
I think meditation has really helped.
All the time I've spent here, it's so great.
Tell me, is it better to say teachings of planetology to others?
Sorrow is not a
Fancy. The canyon's also famous for its art. I made sure to bring. Just let me know if you're so expansive and enthralling. Our planet is the greatest artist. The way the
Not so fast. You see, this is where we keep all our valuables. Not so fast. You see, this is where we keep all our valuables.
Only those who have the key, as well as fellow Bugenhagen's permission, are allowed inside.
If we've anything to fear, it is not our fellow man, nor any creature big or small, with whom we share our home. It is that which comes from beyond the cosmos.
Oh, these are the friends I was talking about.
Thank you for looking after Mama King. My name is Bugenhagen. I teach planetology here in the canyon. One could say I know a thing or two about our world.
A thing or two? I doubt there's a thing or two you don't know about it.
Well, it might seem that way to a child like yourself.
I'm not a child anymore. I'm 48.
40 what?
Nanaki here has a long life ahead of him. In human terms, I would say he's about 15 or 16 years old.
That's more than old enough. I can protect our Vale and everyone in it. Which is more than I can say for my good-for-nothing father.
Speaking of the members of our little community, have you announced your return to one and all Nanaki?
Not yet. Be right back.
But where are my manners? Please, come in and have a look around.
Hello. Holy fuck. I have been quiet this whole time. That's annoying. Power goes off and everything fucks up. I'm gonna pretend that everybody could hear me this whole time. You couldn't, but we're gonna pretend that. Gadgets and gizmos aplenty.
Oh, they are essential to my studies of the planet.
They are. I like this room. Hi, Aerith.
While that may appear to be little more than a glistening mineral at a glance, it is in fact a crystallized collection of our planet's memories.
This dude's really going ham.
To me of the planet's wisdom. Don't you worry, my dear. I'll find a way to bring out the full depths of your beauty.
Oh, damn.
Those devices are testing the pull of gravity.
He got a sense of humor.
That records fluctuations in various energies. I must ask that you handle it with care. It's a rather delicate device, you see.
I don't want to touch it, I just want to look at it. What are you staring at? Hot. Go upstairs.
Do you recognize that little scamp? I'll have you know that in his childhood, Nanaki was quite a handful.
I like that. The voice change was actually kind of legit. Because I honestly forgot how young Nanaki is. And as I was trying to say when I realized how you couldn't hear me, is technically Nanaki is your youngest party member. As we mentioned before, Yuppie is 16. So if Nanaki is between 15 and 16,
Let's not be hasty. I'll show you that room later.
that makes Nanaki the younger of the two. Aerith and Tifa are early 20s, Cloud is early 20s, I think Barrett is in his 30s, or late 20s, one of the two.
That right there is a type of
and there's Kate Sith is technically not alive, because he's a doll, but the person behind Kate Sith is probably in his 30s, early 30s, late 20s, I don't remember. Which technically that would make either Kate Sith or Barrett your oldest party member as of right now. But by the end of the original game, there are two others who are older. I just don't remember how old one of them is. One is Sid Highwind. We've already met. Kind of obvious he's going to play an important role in the game when he showed up in Rebirth, but like he doesn't show up in that early in the original game. You just kind of run into him in his hometown, and he's basically just an angry, crotchety old dude. I think he's like 38,
The lights we observe here.
which is why I don't know if he is older or if the other one is older, because I don't remember if the other one's in his late 20s or his 30s, or his 40s.
There's no better view of the stars than through this scope.
Actually, he might be older because
My
of
apologies.
other story stuff. But a fan favorite in Vincent Valentine, or at least he was at the time, because millennials and edgy characters, you know, kind of the way it works. Also, he was an optional. Optional is kind of like Yuffie is a fan favorite because she's bubbly and an optional. The optionals kind of get that like automatically.
That's the planet crying out. A sorrowful dirge indeed. One I've heard all too often. This tubing allows us on the surface to hear the inner voice of the planet.
What we just heard didn't come from the planet, though. That was definitely the voice of a weapon.
You seem awfully sure of yourself.
I mean, she was eaten by
Because
one.
we saw them, too, in the Corel and Gungaga reactors. They were...
However, such grand delusions could be a sign of... Judging from everything you've said, the three of you are unfamiliar with basic planetology. But it is never too late to learn. Please, come with me.
That is interesting.
I present to you our planetarium.
Because there was never anything in the game
Shinra
initially
building features the latest iteration. This particular one is my original
that suggested that the sounds you are hearing here were not the planet. Ever. Not once. In fact, Aerith even seemed to confirm it. And the other thing is there wasn't a machine for it. You just kind of heard it because Cosmo Canyon is more in tune with the planet or some bullshit like that. So they're kind of leaning hard on science over faith, while also leaning hard on faith because a lot of this seems like hokey shit, since he's completely discredited Tifa without even giving a chance at understanding.
This is only the beginning.
A shooting star!
Planetology is not simply the study of the cosmos and the celestial bodies that dwell in it. Rather, it is a quest to comprehend the cyclical nature of life.
So,
behold, the planet we call home. It was
what's
from its
funny
soil,
is
so
like
teeming with life,
a lot of this is not wrong, and in fact, Bugenhagen sounded extremely correct in the original game, but after that one interaction, I have to wonder
what happens next.
How correct
The body
he is.
withers and returns to the planet. But what of the mind, the spirit, the soul? Much like its former vessel, it too returns whence it came. To the great river where all intertwine and circle the planet without end. A cycle of
It's
continuous
interesting,
convergence and
this
divergence.
entire thought
The
process.
ceaseless ebb and flow that is.
And I feel like that's why a lot of people didn't understand this game, is the entire thought process around this game is they're basically metaphorically referring to like Buddhism and like Confucianism and stuff like that, where reincarnation is heavily believed in.
Essence of our star. The blood
Just without the concept of nirvana. But nirvana is technically in it because there's the promised land.
If ever that essence were to be entirely
And
depleted,
all the light stream all flows through and makes it to the promised land where Mako is rich, or rather, the human soul. or the soul of all things living. Is a better way to put it. Which technically makes the reactors even more sociopathic and psychopathic than initially realized, because you're killing off
Of course,
the living
these are but basic principles of planetology.
in their basest of form of the life
So
stream.
you're saying that Mako is spiritual energy, which we're using up.
Just so.
Another
Siphoned from the
explaining it
planet and
exactly
processed
as
for
I'm saying
industry.
it, but so
energy can
that
no
is the
longer
whole
fulfill its
purpose
true
of
It has fated to fuel man's
the
machinery.
original game. It's this thought process that reincarnation is real
But does it actually fade
on the
away?
world, but there is no like
I mean, what if it
metaphysical
doesn't?
plane of
What if it
nirvana.
just returns
It's just
to the life
all
stream in a
the world.
different form?
You
Is
die,
that possible?
you become part of the planet, then you are
Another
reborn
theory,
again somewhere else after you've
suggestive of a
spent some
lack of
time in
understanding.
the life stream. And Nirvana in and of itself would be the promised land where all spiritual energy kind of intersects and intertwines.
Please escort this young lady to our seminar room, would you?
Right this way. Okay.
Hey, can I come?
To take us all, because I don't like this. It sounds like he's extremely dismissive, and I don't know why.
Got a question. Planet runs out of energy.
Yes.
There any way to avoid, like, making...
Why are you asking me? I'm sorry. We've entered an era in which humanity enters both the planet and society. So too must science. And yet it seems that I cannot. Perhaps I'm much too old of a dog to learn any new tricks.
This is a very different take on Bugenhagen. I don't know how I feel about that. He's like a crotchety old Republican rather
Thanks
than
so much for taking such great
Master
care of
Roshi.
Nanaki for us. Fellow Bugenhagen instructed me to let you take anything you think might prove. Check out the storeroom when you have a chance.
Five Moogle medals. Oh boy. 5,000 gil. Very useful. It might be, I don't know. But this area actually was, I think the design of this area was the materia shop initially. Cosmetite ore is actually useful, because I'm not getting a lot of that. There's a picture of Nanaki. Okay, I understand the doors now. And that's what I was waiting for. A purple chest. Now what's in the purple chest? That's the question. A crystal megaphone. God damn. I just bought a megaphone. I was hoping for something else just to, So they haven't actually poked fun at the idea that Nanaki isn't going to leave our party yet. Like... Because he's not. He's gonna stick around. But there's reasons. If he was a temporary party member, he wouldn't have had a relationship. He would have been more like Kate Sith is right now. Because Kate Sith is like a quasi-guest. If you haven't figured that out. Because, reasons.
This
village is... And don't get me started on the planetologists. Bunch of blowhards in love with
She's not wrong. The planetology stuff just screams... Oh, I get to join the seminar. Yay!
understanding. Which would you say is a more...
I can't wait to see them dismiss Tifa. It's putting a darker tone on the Cosmo Canyon, and I don't know if I like it. And it's not because they're wrong, it's because they don't know. And ignorance doesn't mean you should dismiss everything.
I've never been into physical stuff. Painting and poetry are more my thing. My old man, he...
But we'll see. Maybe this will be good for them.
What about you, miss? You must have a story to share. Please.
Me? Okay. Where to begin? I fell into the life stream. I don't have words to describe it, except beautiful, maybe? It was a lot to take in. Feelings of kindness washed over me. Long-forgotten memories came flooding back. It was a warm, comforting place. But there was also conflict. A war between the planet and its enemies. And we can't let them win. We need the planet, and it needs us. We have
I can
to
see
rise up,
why they think
fight
she's
back,
crazy though.
Defend it from this terrible threat. Thing is,
Mako
I don't know how
poisoning
to
is
do any of
perpetrated
that.
so
and I
much.
hoped you might have the answer.
And it has happened. Like, there are people who do sincerely end up
I'm not
with
criticizing
Mako poisoning.
planetology or anything, and I'm not trying to scare anybody either. I just... You know... Never mind. This is all coming out wrong.
Please, do not be discouraged. Should you ever wish to try again, we would be more than happy to listen. What matters is that you keep challenging your beliefs. Stop doing that, and the answers will forever elude you.
So they say while they're not willing to listen.
I think we should adjourn for the evening. The River of Lights is almost upon us, so let us head to the torch.
Again, I get why they're doing it, because Mako poisoning is perpetrated so much as like this degenerative, like, once you have it, your brain just gets fucking mushed.
I'll see you at the festival.
But it's a little different from what Tifa experienced. At least the people who have experienced it, or will experience it, assuming that doesn't change. I hope it doesn't change. That was one of the best parts of... I keep saying that was one of the best parts. That was one of the best parts. But, there's a sequence in a town called Meadle. Going from North Crater to Meadle, and the sequence through that is phenomenal. It is the biggest character progression Cloud will ever have. And Cloud has had actually quite a bit of character progression in the new games that I was not expecting.
This is definitely a spiritual... Oh, hello.
So, I mean, I'm not upset with it. I'm actually happy about it. But the changes to Cosmo Canyon are very interesting. They take a more like modern religion approach rather than a philosophical approach like they initially had. And now we're at Burning Man. Why is Aerith at the fucking fire? Now we talk to everybody. Where's she at? The obvious first answer is right here.
Did I sound as awkward as I felt?
Felt for you. Never been that good with words, as you know.
We're just two peas in a pod, aren't we?
Some carry a fire that rivals even this.
I had the pleasure. Said it was presumptuous of me to think she decides her own fate, you see. As rain cleanses the sky. So what? We sit here and theorize.
What do you want to do?
Not nothing, that's for damn sure. At the same time, though, maybe it's time for some good old-fashioned...
Wow, so many tourists.
Must
be quite the festival.
I'm curious how Barrett progresses.
Look
because
them,
at this
gathered
point...
around the fire, just like us that day. Never mind.
I'll lend an ear.
Whenever I think about my mom, my chest... But when it's... Sorry, I can't. Still not ready.
This is the point where Barrett really realizes how
To
little...
the planet? That has literally got to be the dumbest thing
But
I
it's
have
right.
ever. Once you die,
Why do you think that?
I just do. I believe in anything else until I see some actual proof.
Funny coming from the Wutai, although...
Man, I can't wait to see what they... Some say we're like grains of sand, fatalist idiots. But sitting here, looking up at the sky, you kind of help feeling pretty minuscule.
This wonderful planet is
The
always
Scottish shit
watching
is
over us,
fucking me up.
ever keeping Kalam.
Why is Aerith doing the ceremony? I still don't understand that. No, but yeah, so this point is where Barrett realizes, like, he's not really... He accepts that he's not cut out to lead, and what he's been doing is not right for everyone.
So
It's just what he has to do for
I'm
himself.
an ancient. As in, a steward of the planet. One of those ancients. Or, to be more precise, the only ancient. For the most part, it's been a source of pain. I've been held against my will. I've been watched. I've been ignored. Even hated. And it's been that way ever since I was little. My blood's been nothing but a curse. If I ever started to forget, something would remind me of what I was,
You know,
and bring me crashing back down to earth.
I'm not gonna lie.
It was always
The
the
parallels that can be drawn with the ancients
after
in
time.
Judaism are
I'd be shown a
insane.
glimmer of hope.
The
to
only
have it
reason
snatched
you
away.
wouldn't normally make those parallels, though, is because the story is
I was
primarily
never gonna be normal.
reincarnation
was
based
clear.
and not theistic based. But if you really look at it, you could really say, like, the live stream is heaven and returning to the live stream is
It's okay.
finishing your life and moving on to the afterlife.
So my blood's been
That's
a curse.
not the right way to look at it, but you could do
also been
that
a
because the
blessing.
parallels
It's
to the
brought some
ancients
wonderful people into my
and
life.
Judaism
Friends that I
are
love.
so similar.
And for once, I think I'm okay. happy even.
Beyond the superficial, supernatural bullshit.
And all that pain
They're like,
feels worth it.
yeah.
Even if I can't lead a normal life, there is one thing I can do. Return their kindness. And try to make the most of what I've been given.
And you do that. Now what's insane is like, depending on where we are in the story, we're only about halfway through the game right now. Well, Disc 1 ends with the big spoiler that everybody was concerned about, and I feel like that has to be where this game ends, right? Going entirely through Disc 1 and making it through the City of the Ancients. That has to be where this game ends. Because Disc 2 and Disc 3 would make up pretty much the same quantity of story as Disc 1.
It is time!
The only difference is Disc 2 had more places you could go. So it had more shit on the disc. And same with Disc 3. By Disc 3 you could literally go everywhere without having to backtrack and all the other fun shit. So they had to have a lot of room on the disc
Pretty
for
sappy, huh?
everything. Not to say that by the end of Disc 2 you couldn't go everywhere, because you could.
Meant every word, though.
But that was late into the disc.
So, this is where you've been, Nanaki.
What's up?
There's something of great import I need to show you. And by that I mean all of you. Join me, would you?
Well,
what did you all think of the River of Lights? For whatever reason, the ceremony has drawn a number of tourists to the Vale as of late. When I ask for their impressions, they often speak of how beautiful it was. Some claim they were even moved to tears. It's an overwhelmingly positive reception, I'm happy to say.
I don't know how to feel about
human
losing
soul
Megan
is
anymore.
no small feat. And
Stop
it
pushing
pleases
me.
me to know that the River of Lights possesses such power. Alas, my hopes to parlay their emotional response into a deeper intellectual curiosity. They have yet to be fulfilled. People are surrounded
Nanaki's
by
being a
cats,
dick.
dogs, birds, and trees. They know that life is all around them, be it through the birth of a baby or the blooming of a flower. They bear constant witness to the blessed cycle of creation, yet they've no interest in the welfare of our planet. Forgive me for sharing my idle thoughts. Keeping
can
them to
run now.
myself is quite a challenge in my old age.
We should be heading to that valley.
Today's experience was surely the will of the planet.
Oh, holy shit. Where am I, right? Oh, hey, I was right. We had already walked through by the time I realized.
Well then, shall we proceed?
But I thought this door was
sealed so that none may enter. However, you've a trial to undertake.
I do?
If you wish to prove yourself and become a what I presume you are.
Yeah.
I will also require
I want his
your
normal
assistance
voice
in
back.
carrying out the trial. Much
Granted, this
danger
is supposed to be his
awaits
normal voice, but I want the other voice back. We are not going to finish the trial. Like, we're not going to do that. we're going to finish for the night because it is 4 a.m. Central Time. And this marks roughly hour 10. It would have been a little bit more. Would have been closer to 12.
Now we've
but I had
followed
to
the cave where it leads.
stop streaming
Deep as
twice.
it will take us.
So 10 hours, a lot of time. I'm happy with it. We are gonna go up here and we're gonna call it a night. Maybe. Well, we are, but I want to see the start to the cave. Let's consider it curiosity.
Has Nanake told you anything about his parents yet?
Just that his dad's a deadbeat.
They were watchers, both of them. But they couldn't have been any more different. When our village came under attack, my mother fought with courage, with honor. She faced the enemy and laid down her life to save us. My father, though, he turned tail and ran. He was a coward.
So then, you still haven't forgiven him?
Why would I?
Oh, I see.
We will probably not touch this game until next Friday or Saturday. Because this section, even the original version of it, is very, very emotional to me. It is an extremely emotional section.
From this point onward, only 2 may proceed.
Who's gonna observe?
I'll do it.
But if not him, you do.
Me?
God damn it.
Him?
At least pretend not to.
Ready.
Why does it have to be this way? The hell is that? That is not a store. That is an egg. I am buying things from an egg. What's on sale? Road Warrior Bangle. Might as well. We're gonna sit down. What a hog. Alright. We are going to save. And this is going to be the end of the night. We're at 51 hours of gameplay time. And we are just now getting into the long part of Cosmo Canyon.